Enter the Guncheon contains themes and content not suitable for all audiences, including foul language, gore, death, self-harm, body horror, and mental illness. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right, you guys know the routine. Let's all
we make a whole bunch of jokes, take about half an hour to do a simple task.
Sounds about right.
I'm going to show you guys the coin real quick, so what do you think this is?
It says it's got 58 on it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's that weird American currency.
Yeah. That's not a typical one for us.
You guys call it a double quarter, even though that's not maths.
Double quarter?
I don't think that's true.
That's true. Back in the 80s, it bought you a double quarter pounder.
Oh, it was good playing with you guys.
It was worth it.
All right.
Alright, step it on the pressure plate.
All right. You step on
Step on the pressure plate.
So I do need to know in what order everybody is here.
I'll be farthest to the left.
So the first door.
Yeah.
I want
number 2.
the third door.
All right. You are the third door. And who is the second door?
I am second.
Okay, and that leaves Slotty to the fourth door. Yes, so you guys all walk in, and kind of the same story as all the other ones now. There are pedestals in each of your room with sheets of paper on them. And as you go to pick them up, the following is what you find. As you read it, you begin to feel it, and the inside of your soul begins to burn. You're all gonna take a D10 of sanity damage, but you now feel the words on the paper, and you know that they're a part of you.
Does that... Okay, if it's a part of me, I can recant it from memory now?
You can recant it from memory, and
Cool.
As a character, you think those words mean something, and as players, you know these are spells.
Yeah. Ancient gibberish.
So you all, once again, enter out of different doors, but into the same room from wherever, and you reconvene, again having taken a little 10 sanity damage, or D10 of sanity damage.
What the hell did you guys see?
More paper with weird shit on it.
Yeah.
My soul feels numb.
Yeah, that's a great way of describing it.
I feel different. Like heartburn, but not.
I feel different, like that time Full House ended, and I realized I couldn't watch any more episodes.
And you got some
very
weird references.
So we've all
What do
come
we
out
see?
into the same room again.
Yeah, you're all in the same room now, conversing.
And
You're
what's
having
in
a
this room?
You're literally having a conversation. So what is in this room is a very human elevator, a hotel elevator.
Oh, is this like an elevator made of humans?
No, it's just a
That's what I
human,
was thinking.
like not a mystic elevator. It's not made of stone. It's not made of magic energy. It's literally just a hotel elevator.
I thought it was made of like.
It's not made of
human
humans. It's not made of
flesh.
humans. That's on me.
The buttons are eyeballs. I don't like this.
Why is this here? This is not strange to any of you? Like, this
Yeah.
doesn't belong here.
Like everything that's happened so far is strange. I don't even. I don't know, Rick. I mean,
God damn it, Morty.
Morty.
I mean, there's nothing else to do.
yeah. But wait.
The coin.
We got another clue, right? Or maybe the coin. I don't know. Shit. Let's go inside. Let's all go inside together. It
Yeah.
can fit all of us, right?
I don't know. COVID restrictions, man. I think you're only allowed 2 in an elevator at a time.
You can all enter the elevator comfortably.
All right.
6 feet apart.
So you guys, you press the button. The elevator is called. The doors open. You all enter, and the button pad has 10 buttons. numbering just 1 through 10. And but above it, where like the numbers normally would be, like the digital numbers, it's just blank.
Is there a help button? There's normally a help button in these.
Yeah, there's a help button.
I press the help button.
Okay, you hear a little ding, but that's it.
I press it again.
Ding.
Is there like a little spot for a phone beneath the number pad?
There's a lockbox, but it's locked with a key from a key.
Can I jimmy it open with my dagger?
You can try, but it might break the dagger. Roll your.
I try.
Okay, roll your percentile. Beat 25, as in get less than it.
Okay, so I roll 100 and I want less than 25.
Yes, sir.
53.
All right, your dagger breaks, and the keyhole is not opened.
Damn it.
As in, the tip of your dagger breaks off, and now it's just a dull piece of metal.
Yeah, I can still use it for throwing though.
It's true.
Like, it's not going to be good, but it can...
That's true.
So while this is going on, I'm gonna take a breath, close my eyes. I believe that what we see isn't right. So after taking a moment to steady myself and believe that the answer is elsewhere, I'm gonna open my eyes and look around.
Okay, you see an elevator.
Okay, I didn't know if this was a test. My hint, I was, playing off of.
Of course, I totally understood.
Somebody want to hit a button, see what happens.
All right.
What happens?
I want to press the number 5 and then the number 8.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so what are we doing?
All right. Whatever Slotty said is what we're doing. And
I'm
God,
sitting
bless-
at number
So
5
so only one number can be pressed at a time.
He says, "Bless you."
Wait, so if you go to floor number 5 first. You can press both, but it's gonna take you to one of the
Oh.
floors first,
Okay.
as elevators do.
All right.
yeah, you fucking moron.
So we go to floor 5?
So you want to go to floor 5? All right. So you go to floor 5. The doors open. What does happen? Anyway,
Is this part of the game?
I don't know. I don't know. So you open the doors. The doors of the elevator open, and inside is this little shop. It's like it looks like a lemonade stand that's just in a room, and there's a guy standing at it. And he turns to you as the doors open. He goes, "Hey guys, welcome to my store. Do you want to check my wares?
Is his
Let's
name
go
Jared?
spend the double quarter.
Let's go spend the double quarter. I don't know what that means, but I'd love to see the spoils."
I'm gonna
This
step
feels
forward. Let me see
incredibly
your wares,
racist.
sir.
All right. So I got myself a couple of things I think ye dandies might have a fun time with. We got ourselves a Glock, as well as a chainsaw. These two items can be yours for the low price of 50 gold.
Can
I'm gonna-
you give Justin some lessons
Just in some lessons in what?
in that accent?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
I'm going to hand him the coin I have.
You got yourself a 58er here, I see. Now what we're gonna have to do with this is he takes the coin, swallows it, throws the gun and the chainsaw at you, pushes you back into the elevator, and the doors close.
I'm taking the Glock because I'm ready to rock.
Have any of you ever used a gun before?
I used to go shooting with your dad all the time.
I feel like Brandon's real intimate with the gun.
He put me through, shooting classes and hunting and all that kind of, lame shit. So I just want to make sure that, that we got the best shot here getting a gun. And I say the Hulk gets the chainsaw. Because I can't carry that thing.
All right. I mean, I'll take it.
I mean, I've already got a bullwhip, so I'm pretty much covered on amazing weapons.
All right, Doug. So if you are taking the chainsaw, I can give you the stats for it, and you can add it to your items.
Out of character, do either of you have a handgun proficiency?
I've never used a handgun.
I don't think anybody has handgun proficiency.
Just rifles and shotguns.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, wait. Are we talking... You were saying out of game. I thought we were...
Well, all right, out of character, but like on our sheets.
yeah, I have handgun proficiency.
Oh, then yeah, then perhaps it would be a gooder idea to give Jared the gun.
Yeah, let's let Unky.
All right, Jared, I am sending you everything you need to know to operate this weapon.
Why does it say I have to do a background check? That doesn't seem right.
You do indeed.
3-day waiting period.
Out of character, I don't trust his character holding a firearm.
Oh yeah.
In character, I don't either.
You're my nephew.
Yeah, and I think you've had a stroke. I think you stroked out on that return flight.
Yeah, it's possible.
So you guys are good to go. So you already pressed the 8 button, correct? Oh, also, notably, once the doors closed, an X appeared above the door, where the number panel is, the number LCD screen. An X appeared. So you go to floor 8. The doors open, and it seems to be just a regular room. Almost like, a normal room that you would encounter in this dungeon. You kind of make out a button in the middle of the room, but you also note that unlike the last room, an X didn't appear above the LCD panel.
Do you guys want to go in this room, or do you want to try a different floor?
Let's try a different floor.
Yeah, I want to try and find another lemonade stand.
Okay, so you guys, what floor are you going to go to next?
3.
Floor 3.
We are in the same family.
So, you guys press 3, the button goes down, and in this room, the elevator doors open, and inside is just a little pedestal with a little piece of the cipher on it. Just for you.
I grab it.
Okay. We'll say he's going to take it. He beat you to it. So, you take it, and the code begins to look a little something like this. All right, and the little X appears above the LCD panel. Next floor, anybody?
I'll reach forwards and hit 2.
You reach forward and hit 2. So you press 2, and the doors open to a room that is completely underwater, but somehow the water is not flowing into the elevator.
Well, fuck this room.
But an X appears above the LCD screen.
Is there anything we can see in the water?
You can try to see a little something. You see the rough outline of something on the other side of the room.
Well, I can swim, so should I go in there?
If any of you want to see what's in there, you certainly can. And I will. I'm gonna move you over to another room to tell you what is in there, to another voice channel.
Okay.
If nobody else wants to go, the old man's been the guinea pig so far, and he'll go for it.
I say if Uncle Strokey has some swimming proficiency, yeah, he's been a swimmer. I mean, I've been a swimmer too.
Uncle Strokey.
I'm not keen on going into these things by myself.
He's functioning on half a brain.
All right, Jared. So we will call that you. You want to go ahead and step forth into the water?
Yeah.
All right. Move over to the silent room with me. All right. So you're swimming into this room, and there is an item on the other side. You have to roll 4d10 for me.
There we go. I got 26.
26? Okay, that's great. You are able to hold your breath long enough to get to the other side and see what is there. And what is there but an idol, a shrine even, of something that looks roughly like this, but a little bit more eldritch and a little bit more scary. You have the opportunity, if you want to touch it. It's too big to carry. It is a full-size statue, but you are able to touch it if you want to, or turn around with the knowledge that you have.
Does it look like there'll be anything amazing, like anything touchable, or does it look
just the thing itself, just the statue itself?
And it's made of like gold, metal?
You can't tell. Maybe something unearthly. As an archaeologist, it's something you've never seen before.
Yeah, I touch it.
All right, you touch it, and what happens is you are shown a vision. You see maybe even a little bit of a clairvoyance into the future. You see screaming, you see blood, you see this creature that the statue is in full motion. You're gonna take a d20 of sanity damage, and you gain a skill called Occult Knowledge. You know that this thing is called Guncheon. You don't have to share this. You don't have to share anything of what has happened here with the rest of the team. You can plead insanity. You can say that it's nothing. But we're gonna go back now, and you can swim back safely. And Jared swims back to you and returns to the elevator covered in water.
What did you see there, kiddo?
Just a statue. It wasn't worth the fucking effort of trying to find a room.
What was the statue of?
It's just some weird fucking picture.
And which was?
Let me ask you: do you have
Share the.
you have less sanity now than when you started? Do you feel less sane?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, the door shuts behind you, and the elevator begins to move on its own. It moves to floor 8. The door opens, and you're back at this room, the second one that you came to.
Well, can we go to room set? Can we go to 7?
Nope.
I figured that was the case.
You click a button, and nothing happens. 3 X's are on the LCD screen, and you are good to go.
I didn't realize.
X for each number, not in total.
Got it. Okay. Family Feud style.
All right, so you guys
I
can.
guess let's go into this room and look at this button. I mean, are there doorways? Are there doors
Yep.
that we
So you walk in. The elevator door vanishes into the wall behind you. It begins like to melt and seep into the rocks behind you. You're all gonna take a D4 of sanity because that was wild, huh? But yeah, all that's in this room is there is a button in the center of the room, and there is a door on the other side of the room, and there is a little panel above the door, but it doesn't show anything.
All right. Is the button like mechanical or electrical?
It's mechanical. It's a dungeon button. It looks like the buttons you touched earlier in the water room.
But the panel is like a screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess the only thing we have to do here is hit the button. I'll hit the button.
All right, you hit the button, and the LCD screen starts counting down from 60.
Fuck.
And this is real time.
Okay.
50 seconds.
I'm gonna run over to the door and try and open it.
You can't.
I'm gonna hit the button again.
The timer stops.
Okay, that was bad.
Spooky.
What?
That
How
can't
much
be
time is left?
The panel turned off.
Did any of you guys see what the panel was before I hit the button?
I think it was 50. I think the last I saw.
All right, so let's give it a couple. We'll say it's like 45. All right, can I investigate the room?
You can. It's an empty room. You can roll investigation if you want to.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
56.
All right, it's a pretty empty room other than the button. Nothing
All right.
strange, nothing else going on.
Hey, Monty, do you want to see if you can spot anything hidden? You seem to have an eye for these things.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'll look
roll spot,
around.
roll spot hidden.
Finally. That is a 8.
Okay, great. That as with a critical success, you know that the button makes the timer count down.
Thank you.
The button is absolutely connected to some kind of timer.
Oh, I'm
Alright.
sorry.
I have a feeling
Probably.
that the timer has something to do with how long we stay alive, or either how long until the door opens. Like I feel like these are the two options. It's either something very bad, or it's the exact thing we want that happens at the end of that timer.
I think there's another option.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. I want one of you to. I'm gonna go up to the door, and I'm gonna listen behind it, and then I want one of you guys to hit the button, and I'm gonna listen to hear if I can make out like any kind of mechanism within or around the door.
Okay.
All right.
I'll push the button for you.
All right, let me know when you're hitting the button.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm rolling for listen.
All right. I press the button.
All right, what's your listen, Slotty?
32.
32. All right, you don't hear any mechanisms or anything, but you do hear like a woman humming on the other side of the door.
Oh, that's not good. Guys, I hear a woman humming.
I push the button to make it stop.
All right. By the way, it said it started at 60 again, and it ended at 43, and you pressed it, and the panel vanished again. Oh, the numbers disappeared.
Okay, but what's she humming?
I didn't.
Anything familiar or?
Can I do an education check to see if I knew the tune?
Yeah.
91.
No, you don't know.
Yeah. Guys, if it wasn't Nicki Minaj, I'm not going to know it. All right. Do we want to let the timer go further?
I don't think we really have an option.
Yeah, let's let the timer go down further.
All right.
I want to see what happens when it gets to 30.
Okay. So
Oh no.
just let me know when you press it.
All right. I walk back over and press the button.
Okay.
Let me know when
The
it hits
timer has
30.
begun. 50 seconds. 45 seconds.
I'm just gonna watch the room, see if
40
anything's
seconds.
changed.
35 seconds.
Now.
30 seconds.
All right, I hit the button.
Okay.
Nothing's changed that I can perceive.
Nothing has changed that you can perceive.
All right, guys, this is it. Do you just want to let it roll?
Let's do it.
All right, I hit the button, and I'm willing to let it count down.
All right. Starts at
0.
60. Begins to count down.
In the meantime, I'm going to try and hide myself
50.
on the side of the door.
I'm gonna prepare my Glock. Just ready to. Maybe I gotta shoot this woman that's
40.
humming. Maybe it's a really annoying song.
I'm gonna hit the button.
Okay.
Wait, you
So
stopped.
you stopped the timer?
I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my scrap of paper with my hint on it.
Okay.
Perhaps this comes in handy here. Not all may be what it seems. You have to believe it to see it. It hasn't come into play yet, so
I mean, what are we all trying to believe in here? Like Tinkerbell?
an answer away for the door
What
open.
if we tried to believe in an answer to the riddle? That's awesome.
I try really hard to concentrate and believe in an answer, and hit the button.
Me too.
You hit the button again? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 60 seconds on the clock.
I start humming.
50.
I believe I can fly by R. Kelly.
You know what? I'm gonna join you. It'll be a humming duet.
40.
I stay prepared with my Glock, kind of
I ready my bat.
aimed at the door, and I'm at a reasonable distance.
30.
I changed my mind. I aim my gun at the two humming and tell them to knock it off.
20.
I stop humming.
I aim my gun back at the door.
10. The room begins to shake.
I don't like
7,
that, guys.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm hitting
The
it.
door opens.
Oh,
He didn't. He didn't get there in time.
You
'cause
didn't
he's
hit it
old.
fast enough because you're old.
no.
The door opens. The room has stopped rumbling. Everything is fine.
Yay!
All
Where's
right.
the lady?
I say we send our heavy in first. You all right
Alright.
with that, big guy?
Yep.
Hey, chainsawing the witch is the way to go.
I go in with my bat ready.
Okay, so you walk in, and you notice the room is another one of these set of 4 doors rooms, but there is a lady inside of it, a ghost lady. She sees you, swirls around the room a little bit, laughs, and goes into one of the rooms,
Which one does she go into?
the third one.
Okay.
I follow him into the room, and
Yeah,
say, "What
I
the
now
fuck is
fall
that?"
behind.
I heard laughing.
So there was a woman here, and she sort of floated into that third room over there.
All right. So I'm gonna nominate myself to not go in that one.
Yeah,
I'll
I don't want
second
that one.
again.
I'll go
No,
in.
no, it's good.
I mean, you've
I
already
volunteer.
met the creepy lady. You can go number 3.
I
I'll go
volunteer
number
as
4.
well.
Wait, how?
I'm gonna go number 2 in my pants.
How old is your character, Doug?
What's up?
I said, how old is your character?
55.
Okay.
You've had a good run.
You have had a good run.
I'm older than him.
All right. What are you guys thinking?
I don't know.
All right.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna queue up in front of panel number 2.
All right, panel number 2.
I'm going door number 4.
Door number
Queuing
4.
Up in door number 3.
All right.
Okay, then I guess I'm one.
All right. So we're gonna do this one by one again. All right, Wolf. Meet me in the other channel. You enter. You enter your room. You see a man in this room, sitting in a chair. Nothing too crazy. You walk up to him. He begins to throw up. Not vomit, not blood, but gold coins. After just seconds of projectile coin spewing, he explodes. You're showered in gold coins. You, sir, are going to take a d20 of sanity damage and roll a d20 of how much gold you can carry.
The D20 of sanity. Oh, that's low. Maybe my next roll will be high. So that's 3 for the sanity. That brings me down to 180. That is a...
Oh,
What number's missing?
that's
I think
probably a
it's the
20.
20.
Yeah, that's probably a 20. So there you go. You got yourself 40 gold. I'm doubling that, so you can carry 40 gold as well as losing a little bit of sanity there.
Yay.
All right, you can go back. All right, Slotty, you walk into this room. On a pedestal, you see a little thing of body armor. This armor will give you +5 to all of your rolls from this point out, as well as give me your favorite color.
Blue.
It's blue, and you have immunity to anything that is water, and you do not need to breathe underwater, because you have water breathing. So you're a water guy.
So wait, so +5 would mean -5?
Yes.
Okay. And wow, that goes well with my spell too.
Yeah. And you had the blue stone in the beginning, so that's kind of fun, huh? All right.
Yeah.
You can go back.
Thematic.
So, in room number 3, you meet a lady, and she's going to tell you a little something, something. She tells you who the creator of this dungeon is.
You here were brought as a trial for the Guncheon. The Guncheon is a being of unknowable power. He's followed by a cult, and the architect of this dungeon was a traitor of the cult. As one of the few survivors of a Guncheon attack on his homeworld, and seeing the truth, he set forth this trial in an attempt to banish at least one of these monsters, in an attempt to slow down the destruction of the universe.
With this knowledge, you're going to take a d20 of sanity damage, and you're going to be blasted out of the room.
Cool.
All right?
Thanks, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I hate to do this to you, but I'm
No,
going
you don't.
to need you to roll a d10.
I got an 8.
You got 8. Wow, that's great. For any time you loot, you get nerves of steel. So anytime you roll for sanity, you will now take -2 to all of those rolls. So you take 2 less sanity whenever you're encountered with insanity. Especially now, which you will roll a d10 for me, a d10 sanity.
And 2. So
There you
-2, 0.
0. There you go. Perfect. You got it. Let's go.
And breathe underwater.
All right, we're back.
So there's that.
And we're back.
Brandon, did you fuck the witch?
Didn't have an opportunity, but she was a pretty good-looking lady.
Okay. So anyone have anything they want to share, or we all good? Or
I mean, as I'm putting on my sweet blue armor, I'm like, I got the sweet blue armor.
Aw, man.
Dude, isn't this shit dope? I feel like I have an awareness of what it imbues me with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Like I'm completely immune to water now. If that's ever a thing.
Immune to water?
Yep.
Like you don't get wet? Like are you just wearing a wetsuit, or can you walk through water?
I don't
Are
get
you
wet.
Jesus? You can just walk on water?
I get this feeling, this innate feeling that I can breathe in water. Like
Ah.
water is my thing, man. I'm fucking Aquaman over here.
Okay. All right, nephew. All right,
All right, I don't see
guys. I
any of you
think
with
my
sweet blue armor.
nephew has a stroke. Now it's nephew strokey.
All right.
Well,
Anything else?
what
to
about
discuss?
what about you?
I just feel more confident, more sane. I think I'm recovering from that stroke I had on the plane. I feel like things aren't going to shake me as much as they used to.
Yeah, and Brandon, I don't remember. Oh, yeah. What you came out of that with? What?
I met a lady, and she said that I was brought here for a trial of the Gunch pot, and the architect of this dungeon was a traitor. And
Jared, take a D4 sanity.
What?
Take a D4 sanity at the mention of Gunchpot.
Fine.
Wait, do we all do that?
No.
Oh,
I got 3, so it's a 1.
All right.
apparently,
Do I notice him recoil at that word?
Roll investigation.
31.
Yeah, you do.
what the fuck?
Just to make sure, once more, I'm gonna say Gunchpot.
Jared, take a D4.
It's a 2, so that's 0.
All right.
What the fuck is a gunch pot?
Jared, D4.
Oh, fuck. Stop saying that name. It's a 4, so it's a 2.
All right.
All right. So what should we call
Guys,
it? Like
look,
a
the,
G-pot? Do we want to say G-pot from now on?
That works.
guys, I think I have to be honest with you. That statue I saw, the thing I saw in the water, was a Gunchpot statue,
D4.
and
No, you don't have to take D4 when you say it.
D4.
It gave me a bad vision. Okay, like a scary nightmare, but I was awake.
Like a bad trip?
Yeah, like a really bad trip, like Reginald and I used to take in the 70s.
Okay.
We were born in the 70s. Fuck.
So, what did the Gunchpot look like?
Fuck you.
Slotty.
Is that a D4?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
It's a 2, so it's 0. It looked like a small child carrying an ice cream cone, but like really ancient version
Like an
Ancient
ancient
ice
version of ice cream.
awesome way to put that.
of a small child holding an ice cream cone. It was
So,
it was innocent but terrifying at the same time.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm
All right.
a little more confused,
And we
but
should never
okay.
say that word again, because
Can I roll
otherwise
it
I
in
will be Uncle Strokey.
to
What?
see if I know what a grunch poot is?
You don't. As one who doesn't have occult knowledge, you have no clue. And Doug,
Fair.
you don't know either. This is just a word that she said to you. Jared is the only one who knows what this is.
Okay. By the way, this is the architect was an ex-order of the cult, and we're attempting to banish one of the monsters before they can destroy the universe.
So they were the good guys?
The architect apparently was at odds with the cult, and he's attempting to try and thwart what's going on here.
He sounds like a good guy.
Seems
the
like
cult?
it.
what the cult were trying to stop the
I
bad
mean, if
thing.
he's the one who gave you
And
this
he,
sweet
was
fucking
scarce.
armor, then I'm all for the Gunch Daddy.
Yeah.
The
I
Gunch
don't
Daddy
think you
cometh.
should be bribed by armor.
The Gunch Daddy giveth.
Okay.
Alright,
So after that discussion, you guys can go ahead and head into the next room.
Wait.
Okay,
Wait.
all right.
What did Monty get?
Oh,
What
sure.
did Monty
Yeah.
get?
Oh, right. So I found a man that threw up gold, and now I'm rich.
The fuck?
Okay.
That's awesome.
Can I hit him and find out if he's
And
lying?
You can roll to find out if he's lying. You can roll insight or investigation.
I got 13.
He's not lying.
What? Can I roll again because
You
think
don't
he's
believe
lying.
it. You have to see it to believe it, buddy.
Pixar didn't have to.
Oh, just to prove a point, I'm gonna hold up a pouch of gold and
Yeah, you certainly can.
Alright.
I sniff
Guess
it.
that'll come in handy if we encounter any more weird ass Australian lemonade stands.
Can I sniff the gold to see if it smells like vomit?
Yeah, it does. It smells like insides.
Ah,
by the
yeah,
way,
it's pretty gross.
Did the first one who ate our 58er, did he poop out change for us, or did he just eat the whole thing?
He didn't poop out change.
Okay.
He got him out of there
there was
faster
no
than.
chance he ripped us out.
Oh yeah.
Off.
All right. All
Wait,
right.
did the vomit guy have an accent?
He didn't speak.
We didn't talk. No.
Uh,
You
There
just
wasn't an
scratched up
accent
his-
with his vomit?
You just grabbed up puke coins and left.
Yes.
Hmm.
Sorry. He went. Bleh.
And you're like, mine. See you, bud. All right.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
just
I
gonna
guess
assume
I
that
feel
was
like I had
Thunder
the
from
most.
Down Under.
I feel like I had the only normal fucking thing happen to me.
Okay.
Anyway, sweet armor. Pat yourself on the chest. Let's go, guys. I'm feeling better.
Yeah, onwards and upwards.
All right. You walk into the next room, and you see something that's not super cool. You see three humongous rats on the ground, like half the
US's?
like bigger than a dog, like huge
Rodents of unusual size, you're saying?
rodents of humongous size.
Whoa.
But it looks like they're feasting on something. It looks like they're devouring something. Their backs are to you.
I say we bum rush these rats and stab them, or Uncle, shoot the rats.
I don't want to waste bullets on a rat. Can we just chainsaw him up?
Yeah, I don't want to raise. I don't want to use chainsaw charges on rats.
Okay. Shall I bullwhip one?
You certainly
we
can try.
talk to them?
You certainly can try.
Okay, let's try talking to the rats.
Okay. What do you guys say?
Excuse me.
All hail Gunchpot.
You say "excuse me," and all three simultaneously look at you, and you're greeted with this face.
Oh God, why?
Yeah.
Why does it like retract like a foreskin?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's not awesome, huh?
No.
They screech at you and begin to charge the elevator. And as far as I know, Doug, you're the only one that's faster than these guys. If we're in combat, you're going first.
How many are there?
There's three.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to take a swing at the one on the right.
Take a crack at him.
Take a crack at him.
Roll that
Alright.
strength fighting brawl.
64.
I now say
64. Yeah. All right. You crack one and roll your damage. You know,
Total of 7.
7. Yeah. You smash this thing's face off. You know, it's just blood and gore. It goes everywhere. It's like skull comes out, hits against the wall, brains splatter against the freaking wall. Man, it's brutal. The other one now is going to turn to you and go for an attack. It's gonna claw at you with its little claws. I'm going to roll for its hit. So you are gonna roll your dodge.
Yes.
All right, rolling for dodge.
I suppose you don't have to roll for your dodge. I'm just assuming that's what you do.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Yes, I would probably roll for dodge, which is a 6.
A 6. All right, that's an extreme success to his extreme success. So player wins a tie. So you are good. You cleared his dodge, and the other one is going to come at you, jump at you, and bite at you. We're going to go again. Same
That's
thing.
a critical failure at 97.
That is an extreme success. So this thing's gonna jump at you, climb onto your, just bite unhinge into your neck, and it's gonna do 1 damage. All right, and then we're gonna go to who is next. I think it would be Slotty.
I think it's Jared.
Jared.
I think he's a
Whoever's-
65 dex.
No, I'm a
monkey.
55 dex.
Oh, you're 55? All right. I'm
It's
60.
Wolf is next. Wolf is next.
Okay.
So what's going on with
So
the
one is on the ground by Doug, and the other one is in Doug's neck.
I'm going to go ahead on are they both on like attention on him?
Yeah, for the time being, yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna unsheath my sword cane, and I'm going to step forwards and try to skewer the one on Brandon.
Okay, so you're gonna go for the hit. Roll your attack with disadvantage. So you're gonna take the highest, just because you might hit him.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, that's actually really good. That first one, come on. 15 and 21.
Nice.
Both of those are successes. So you're gonna be able to hit this thing without hitting Brandon. So roll your damage.
And that is
Just a D6.
That was a 6.
That was a 6. So same story, man. You stab this thing right through the freaking brain, and it is just you can just feel like its muscles tense as you go through it, and then they loosen. And you can pull your sword out, and then the other one is going to turn at you, the one that's on the ground, and it loosens its grip off of Brandon. Which, Brandon, I do want you to take a D4 because it did tighten its grip as it got plunged into.
D4 are just regular damage.
Yeah.
3.
All right. So yeah, it left a bit of a nasty gash, but you are clear to go now. And then so there's just the one more that's on the ground in front of you guys, and it is Slotty's go.
And I'm going to try to stab it with my fencing foil.
All right, go ahead. Roll your fighting skill.
29.
29. Great. You have proficiency with your sword, so that is an extreme success. He can't do anything. What is your damage? 1d6 plus 1.
Never mind. Yeah. 5.
Great. And that is another instance that you experienced the same thing that had just happened to Dr. Archie. You plunge your blade into this thing's noggin. You hear and feel, because this thing is so thin that the feeling of it travels through the blade. You feel the skull crack, you feel the brain squish, and you feel it tense and then loosen. And as the blood pools on the floor, you're out of combat. And the door opens on the other side of the room.
Well done, Reggie.
Thanks.
And everybody in the room is going to take a d20 of sanity damage.
Handy.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh.
That was a real bad roll.
Now,
I did a
question.
1.
Yes.
does my 5 advantage count on these rolls as well?
No.
I got a 1, so does the -2 make it a -1?
No.
Do I get...
You just
Do
won't
I get sanity
you
back?
You just won't take any sanity.
He loves
No, I want
seeking
sanity
rats.
back.
You're not gonna get any sanity back. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry to say. I'm so sorry.
I want my marbles back.
Can I use first aid on Brandon to heal him at all?
Yeah, you can do that, or you can roll a. Actually, I'm not sure.
I do have first aid as a skill.
Yes, you do. So you can roll first aid and use your you have your first aid bag, and
Yeah.
you can redo a roll on that. So roll your first aid,
All right, so I got 44.
okay, and then roll a d6 of health replenish.
4.
I'm
4.
now
All right, you're gonna take 4
Oh.
health back.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I need. I'm back to full health.
There you go.
Thank you.
Man, I knew those CPR lessons at the student union would come in handy.
It's very useful. Thanks, kiddo.
Okay, so the door is open, and you are able to head to the next room.
Can we look at what the rats were chewing on?
It's a body. It's a human. It was a little guy. It's bad. It's
Does he have any?
It's real bad, guys.
Does he have any? He's one of the bad guys.
Yeah. It's one of the cult members.
Does anybody else want to reach in there and see if he's got one of those 3D printed mist doodads?
Yeah, that's
I
such a
get
funny.
squeamish around this shit, and I just healed this guy. So
Yeah.
I'll
So
investigate.
so you search around the body a little bit. Roll a little thing for me. A little investigation.
44.
Roll 44. Yeah, that's great. You are able to look around his body a little bit. Underneath his robes is a little bit more gold for you. You can roll yourself a d20 to find out how much.
9.
9. Okay, just add that to your total and put it in your pouch. You're good to go.
Cool.
That's all he had on him.
it seems fair.
All right.
I'm building my gold collection.
So, you guys ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. You are going to walk into the next room, and inside the next room, you are greeted by quite the maybe unfortunate sight. The entire opposite wall to you is a humongous mirror. It reflects you guys perfectly. You haven't seen yourself in you don't know how long. Could be hours. You guys could have been in here for days. You have no idea how time works here. But it reflects you guys perfectly. But you notice that in the reflection there are objects, but the objects aren't in the room.
A pair of socks. It's the mirror of Erized.
You know what? I think the time has finally come. I'm gonna look at what are the objects?
So the objects in the room, ranging from left to right, are are to the left. To the right is stacked boxes, like big crates, 3 stacked crates, a vase on a pedestal, a sword in a stone, and a book on a large podium.
I have an idea, and I'm going to believe that this is a pathway, and I'm going to try to step through the mirror.
All right, roll me a d4 of damage.
I was hoping. I was really hoping. That's a 4.
So you step into this mirror full force, fully believing that it is a passageway through to the next room, and you smack into a mirror.
All right. So, what am I?
It's a mirror, dummy.
What object am I standing closest to?
So you're standing in the middle. So the door leading into the room is in the middle of the room. So you are standing basically in between the vase on a pedestal and the sword and the stone.
All right. Well, instinctually, looking at the mirror, reach over in the direction of the sword in the stone and try to grab it by the hilt.
Okay. Roll me a d20. Actually, no. Hold on. I need you to roll me.
Too.
Yeah, roll me a. What? So what are you doing?
I'm looking in the mirror and trying to gauge where that sword in the stone would be, and reaching and trying to grab it by the hilt.
Okay. Roll a d20.
8.
8. So you are able to gauge it, and actually you don't feel anything, but you do notice that in your reflection, you're right. Like you are totally where you think it should be, but there's nothing there.
Can I try and pull the sword out as if it were there?
Yes, you can. So yeah, roll again. Roll another d20.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, so with a 17, your reflection again doesn't match what you're seeing. So you are totally correct in your positioning, but you pull up and nothing happens in the reflection.
All right. Well, I don't know, guys. I'm out of ideas.
Okay,
know,
Sorry.
I'll try. I guess with the tome, the sword and the stone. Nobody pulls that out unless you're gonna rule England. Come on. But anybody can read a book.
This is almost true. Okay, so you're gonna go over and read the book.
I'll try.
Okay, so yeah, you go over to the position of where the book should be, and you don't see anything.
Well, I'll try to reach and like remove it as if it were off a pedestal.
I see.
It's there.
Yes, so you don't feel anything.
Okay. Maybe it's just brain damage.
I want to throw my broken dagger at the reflection of the vase.
So roll your throw skill, which you will roll less than 20.
I got 93, so
So you throw the dagger, not a scratch on the mirror, and the dagger shatters into a million tiny bits.
That's a strong ass mirror.
I'm
Yeah,
glad that
it's pretty-
didn't happen to me when I walked into it.
All right.
I mean,
I
I'm kind
know.
of tempted to shoot it, but I don't want to.
Uh-oh. Somebody left.
We lost a wolf.
All right.
I would now like to walk up toward where the sword and the stone is in the mirror and try to touch where the sword's hilt would be on the mirror.
Okay. You feel the glass, and it is smooth as glass.
All right. I walk back. I shrug my shoulders. I say, "Guys, maybe this is one where we really have to believe it. If we use that clue that we had so long ago."
You know what I bet? I bet it was hint number 4. If you're faced with a mirror, do this.
Oh, do you guys actually want a little insight on my my DMing here? Actually, hint number
Yeah.
4 was a hint for the button puzzle,
Oh,
but you guys didn't get that.
No, because I thought teaming up would be a good idea.
That's okay. I loved it. I love the way it's happened. Okay.
all right.
So, yeah, I want all of you. If you're so who's going where? And we're just gonna assume
All right,
the
I'm gonna-
same goes for Wolf. We'll pretend he's in this instance as well.
All right. I'll keep trying at the fucking sword.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep trying for the vase.
Okay.
I'll work with a stack of boxes.
Okay. And
Great.
he's gonna go for the book. So, I want everybody to roll my. You guys are D20. Everybody roll a D20, and we're gonna see what your totals are.
I got a 14.
Okay.
I got a 3.
Okay.
20.
Okay, let me see what that is. So, what all of you do in tandem, fully believing that these things are there, you do indeed see them appear in the room, but not where they are in the reflection. So all of these items are now in the room, just not where they're supposed to be.
Okay.
So they're in the room with us?
Yes, they are
And
now.
where are they relative to where they were in the mirror?
They're just mishmashed in the other one's spots. So the crates are in the sword spot, the sword is in the book spot, the book is in the crate spot, and then the last one.
Well, I say we move these to where we saw them in the mirror.
Agreed.
You can totally do that. And once you do,
Yes.
it all happens. The mirror vanishes, and the door is revealed behind it.
All right. Onward. I hope there's
No, I
water.
still want to try. I want to try for the sword.
All
Can I
right.
try and pull the sword?
Yes, you can try to pull the sword. Roll a D1 hundo.
I got 67.
You got a 67, huh? That ain't gonna crack it, bud. You can't. You're not worthy.
All right. Seeing him do it, I want to try it now.
All
One more
right,
time.
Go for it.
I've been pulling it and tugging at this thing,
Go for it.
and nothing's coming out.
Another roll yourself a D hundo as well.
75.
Ooh, that is well. Is that plus your 5 from before?
Oh, then it would be 70. If it's plus or
Right.
minus, I don't know which way am I supposed to go. I'm going
So
down.
so in this instance, we'll go up. I am wanting you to roll high for this one.
Oh, okay. So then it would be
So
an
in this
80.
instance is 80, and that is the number to shoot for. You pull out this large sword. You are able to pull it out, and it is so good. And this is basically just a large version of the sword you had. You have already. This is a cavalry saber, and it's basically just a direct upgrade from what you're holding in your hands now. It's a D8 plus 1 for your damage, and it is everything else is the same.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
I'm happy for you, nephew. Apparently, I'm not worthy, but whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
things are looking my way in this dungeon. I'm starting to feel confident.
Yeah.
I got the
There's
sweet
a lot
armor.
of growth for you,
I got the
and
sweet
not so much for the
sword.
rest of us. Can I take a look at the book then?
Yes, you can take a look at the book. So you go up and you look into the book, and the book says The Cult of Gunch. And in the book, you first take a little bit of sanity damage because you're being reminded of that thing you saw.
4, so that's a 2.
All right. So, the Cult of Gunch is a group of people that spans the multiverse. Endless groups of people from multiple dimensions have gathered to summon and worship Gunchpot, all ending with the same result, the destruction of the planet that they reside on. Though the cult's true motives are unknown to all but those at the top, lower-ranking cultists believe that the purpose of the cult is to destroy the entire multiverse one step at a time and build a new, magic-free universe. And then there's a little excerpt about the cultists. The cultists all wear white robes covered in pink and brown stains. These represent ice cream, and some more dedicated members actually keep their cloaks covered in freshly melted ice cream, as it is the Gunchpot's favorite food. None of the cultists know magic, except for the architect.
All right.
Okay.
Seeing what's
I
going
want to
on.
investigate these crates.
You want to investigate the crates?
I want to see what's going on with these crates.
Take a look inside the crates. What are you
look in the
doing?
crates.
Please take a look inside the crates.
The crates.
Inside the crates is a little bit of your cipher.
Ooh.
All right. I want to take the vase, turn it upside down, and see if there's anything inside the vase.
All right, you turn the vase, turn it upside down. Roll me a little roll. Just your deep 20.
Okie dokie. 19.
Ooh, a little piece of gold falls out that has the English letter 19 on it.
English letter.
Yeah, baby.
Today's gold was brought to you by the letter 19.
Today's gold is better by the lucky 19.
All right.
Yeah, it's a half quarter.
Oh, so close. You're almost there.
It's a half quarter.
All right. So, you guys are able to enter through the door. All right. So, y'all wanting to head in? I'm assuming,
Yep.
Jared, the passage I read that you read from the book, you just read out loud, so everybody got that information.
Okay.
Yeah, I fucking hope so.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to recite it.
All right. So you enter into a room, and there's just a dude there. He looks cool as shit. He's got a cowboy hat. He's got a gun on his hip, a big old iron on his hip. And he is just there. He looks up at you as you enter into the room.
What's up, man?
Howdy. How's it going?
All right. What are you doing here?
I'm just doing what I'm meant to do.
And what would that be?
Answer any questions you fellas have.
Okay. Like, what can you tell us about the old cult here?
Well, the cult, they are a couple of characters.
Wait,
Yeah?
a couple?
Yeah, there's a big group of them. I don't know how many, but there are lots of those lunatics.
Are you one of those lunatics?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? But no, I'm not.
Okay.
So who put you here? Who told you to hang out here and answer questions?
No one told me to, but I figured, why not? I'm part of this whole thing anyway. I could leave at any time and just figure not to.
All right. Well, how would we get out of here if we wanted to, theoretically?
Well, I just used that door over there. And he points at a wall that doesn't have a door on it.
All right. Are you seeing something here that I'm not? Because you just pointed at a wall.
We all see different things when we want to, friend.
How long you been here?
Well, that's a good question. I suppose time's different for every one of us. And here might not be here for you. I'm not entirely sure how to answer that one.
All right. So we've got the vaguest cowboy ever.
Do you know how long we've been here?
Well, I reckon by the way that you're managing yourself, I don't know, a couple of years?
Couple of years.
Come again?
Couple of years, maybe?
I'm not even hungry. Like, I haven't even taken a poop. You mean I haven't pooped in 2 years?
I didn't say two. I said, couple of years. Could be a couple of years. Could be, a couple more.
What would
So you're
cause
saying
that?
Excuse me?
What would cause that?
What would cause what?
What would cause us to be here a couple of years?
I don't know. Maybe dimensional happenings and some time wobblings.
You seem awfully comfortable with the idea of time.
Well,
What-
time is a perceptive different from everybody else, and I'm just running around doing my best here. For you, it's been years and years, but maybe for me, it's only been just a little while.
All right. Well, as a vague cowboy, what would you suggest our next move be?
We'll go through that door right there, and he points at the wall that does have the door on it.
All right. Is there anything else in this room that you're in that might prove useful to us?
Not that I can recollect.
Is there any danger ahead of us that you might know of?
Well, define danger.
Things that could hurt us physically or mentally.
Well, I don't see why not.
Could you tell us a little bit more about that, maybe?
Well, seeing as here we're in a bit of a dungeon, maybe there's some traps. Maybe there's some puzzles. Maybe there's some people that are waiting to kill you.
So more of the same.
More of the same.
All right.
Do you know the location of the Skeleton King?
I don't know much, but I do know one thing. There ain't no damn skeleton king in this dungeon.
No,
Can I
I
have
said
your
Skeleton King.
You, my friend, we're gonna get along just nice. If you don't got nothing else for me, that door is open.
All right. You'll promise to... Are you just going to hang out here?
I'm just gonna hang out here.
All right. I guess then I... Looking at the others nervously, kind of motion that we go as far around the cowboy as possible to get to that door.
Yeah, let's go to the door.
All right. You guys can walk past him, shimmy past him if you'd like to hug the wall and walk through the door and walk to the other side.
Would you be cool if we pause here?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep here
Absolutely.
almost immediately.
Yeah, we can pause.
Yeah, we should do that.
All right.
All right.